Three students. How are you today? So I hope you're doing fine, great, and good. So today we will have a midterm exam pointers. Okay, so it means like a review. Okay, so what do you mean about midterm exam? Okay, so that is your test. Okay, that will usually do on next week. Okay, so pointers it means review for your exam. Okay, for your midterm exam to give you a points or score. That's why it's called pointers. Okay, so don't forget. So last year, so we do it too. Okay, so say teacher Habi make a video for you. Okay, for your pointers for your exam, just to help you. Okay, so and some students who don't attended the class or sometimes busy or sometimes um, not listening, okay, or not concentrating on our lesson. Okay, so here, so let's start to learn the vocabulary first. So we have vocabulary, okay, so we have director, okay, so here we have the director, okay, sorry. So director, okay, so director is the person who created the film, okay, so here if you see, okay, so all he's doing is to set, okay, the acting or the movies or the film that you watch, okay? So that is the director, okay? So don't forget. Next, literary. So literary is a type of books or literature, okay? So you see, there's different types of literature of or kinds of books, okay? So this one, we call it literary. So masterpiece, okay, so this one here. So if you remember, masterpiece is the work, okay, the work that you do it in the most the best or popular work that you do, okay, so that is the masterpiece. And gender, okay, so gender teacher, what is this gender? No, okay, so last time you said male or female, boys or girls. No, it's not. That is the gender. This one is genre. So genre is a category of books, okay, in the different types. So we have the fantasy, you have your horror, okay, if you like to watch or read a horror, okay, kind of books, mysteries, science fiction, adventure, or romance, okay, or love, shall we say. Okay, so I like love story, teacher, so it's good, okay, so your gentry or the categories of books that you want to read is on romance or love. So medium, okay, the way, okay, to um, shall we say, the way to interact with this one here, okay, to know about this one here, the literary or other books or novels or movies, okay, so that is the medium, okay, so the way, okay, on how you can check, okay, into this type of books or literary, okay, so we have here, if you see, we have the internet, okay, we have the music if you want to listen, okay, or movies, okay, or Google, okay, so you will have that one, okay, so that is the medium, okay, we call it medium, okay, so not medium like a size, okay, so in the different type of medium, okay, in a form of um, social media or entertainment, okay, so next here, so let's start to give the meaning or definition for each of this picture. Okay, so here, vocabulary. So when we say vocabulary, okay, that is the text that you can read. Okay, so this one here, and this one, it has already the definition. Okay, so here, director. Okay, so remember the definition class. Why, teacher? Because in your exam, okay, in your midterm exam, so you will need to read it and need to know what is the proper answer, okay, for each definition, okay? So look at this one, director, a person who is in charge of making a movie, okay? So this person, okay, in charge of making, okay, doing, okay, making of what, teacher? Of movie, okay, here, movie that you watch on cinema, okay? You watch in your house, okay, in your CDs, or shall we say in your laptop, if you have the laptop, or if you have the phone, okay, so you can watch a movie. That's why we have something we call movie marathon, okay, so with your friends. Literary literary, okay, so related to books or literature, so something that relates, okay, you see literary here, okay, something that connected or relate, okay, so when we say relate, it's connected to books or literature. Okay, so next, piece. Okay, an artist's greatest work. Okay, so for us, okay, well, we say masterpiece. Okay, so here, so that is the painting, the art, or the best things that we do. Okay, that is the most the best. So we have a lot, so that one is good only. This one is okay, but this one is the best. This is the my masterpiece. Something that they know you. Okay, oh, they know you by this art or work. Okay, next, Gen 3, categories of books or stories. So categories, it means that is the places of each books. Okay, so where did this book place? So in romance or love story. Okay, where did this book place? So place in what? Okay, place in a horror or love story. So category. Okay, so different types. Okay, of books. So air or stories. So next, medium, a way of communication or entertainment. So that is the way. Okay, so when we say way, okay, the um, plan or task that you will, okay, what? You can communicate, okay? Or you will communicate or entertain, okay? So in entertain, you will be happy, you will be enjoy, okay? So that is the medium, okay? So it means that like a Wi-Fi here, okay, Google, social media, okay, to interact, okay, so entertain, okay, so it means that it makes you feel happy, it makes you feel connected, okay, communicate. So here, if you see, this is your exam. So number one, a person who is in charge in making movies. So who's this person? Okay, so if you remember, okay, so look at this one here, okay, in the meaning or definition, okay. So who were or who? Okay, so where? Here. Okay, so director. Okay, a person who is in charge of making a movie. So next, a type or way of communication or entertainment. So what is this one here? So if you remember. Okay, so remember class, okay? The definition in this one here, the vocabulary. So that is important. Okay, so that you can answer your midterm. Okay, next, number three, an artist's greatest work. So what is this one here? So you're the best work that you do, or the artist the best that he do. Okay, a work that he do. Okay, so what is that one, or what we call that one? So here related to books or literature. So what is this one here? What is the answer? And next, a category of books or stories. So here, what is your answer here? So everything, okay, that you answer here is in here. Okay, in your vocabulary, and here we have the definition. Okay, so just remember just to study. And next, okay, so your exam 6 to 10, okay, the pointers, okay, number 6 to 10. Okay, so this one, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this one here, okay, we learned this one in our first, okay, first lesson, okay. So this one, okay, so attempted, okay, so if you remember, okay, if you review your books, you will have that one, okay, a meaning. Okay, so attempted. Okay, so what is this one? A change, a different form, or a tried, or all of the creation, production facilities in the field, or E, does not give into or is not affected by. So what is the answer here? So you must write here A or B is depend on your answer, or C. So for me, I will write here, okay, if I feel that the answer is letter C, so you write here letter C, okay? So what is number two, okay? So industry, what is that one? What is the meaning of industry? Again, definition. And next, version. Okay, so next, transform. Okay, transform, what do you think about this? Okay, when we say transform, when you watch Transformer, when the car transform into robot, what it's what do you call, or another term for transform? Okay, so we have here change, different forms, or tried. So just okay, just remember, just search this one, or if you're watching this, okay, so you can search, and then you can just find the answer, okay, or check your books is more better, because when you have a wrong answer, teacher have you put the right answer on that. So he resists, okay, so resist. What is the answer here? So next, okay, so this is number 6 to 10, okay, of your exam, okay, or pointers, okay, that I give. Okay, next here, 11 to 15. Okay, so if you see here, okay, so the meaning here, okay, so it's almost connected to here. Okay, so if you see attempted, Okay, the words here, attempted, it says here. Okay, so just read this one. When you read this one, okay, so you can answer. Okay, so this one, just read and try to, um, I teach you already, just try to um, understand or think. Okay, so like this. Movie makers in Hollywood have many times over the years to make great books into a great movies. Okay, so they have many times over a years to make. Okay, so many times of what? Okay, so Hollywood have. Okay, what they do? Attempted, masterpiece, critics measure up or transform. So movie makers and Hollywood have. Okay, many times. Okay, so have to do many times. Okay. So here, if you see, okay, so read this one. He attempted to write novels, but he never finished. Okay, so attempted. Okay, so what is the meaning of attempted? So teacher Happy teach you already about this one here. And sometimes, if you cannot, teacher, I cannot understand this one, so you must to read this one here. Okay, so some things is in here too. Okay, attempted to bring popular. Okay, so like that. Okay, so read this one here. So it has the answer that you can found here. Okay, and this read it or see it. So just look this one. So in your test paper you will have this one. Okay, so here, so this one is quite tricky, so you must to remember, you must to, that's why last time we review, because if we not review, you cannot answer this one, okay? So it's quite tricky, okay? So you must to read it and just by your tongue, okay? If it is a proper grammar and in your understanding, it's okay. But if you feel like movie makers in Hollywood have critics many times over the years to make a movie, to look like it's too far, teacher, or measure up many times over the years to make a movies. So great movies. So it's look like not sure like that. So just try to read this one here. It's most better. So some other here, okay, other words that you can put here or you can answer here is in here too. Okay, just try to read this one. And try to read this one here, the first page, okay, the 6 to 10. So next. Okay, so this one here, okay, so you learn this one. Okay, so 16, okay, to 20, okay, so a question, okay, so you must write the answer here. But first of all, you must to read, okay, so read this one here, and then you can answer this one. So what is the title of the text that you read? Okay, so when we say title, what is the name of the text that you read? So you must to find the name here, okay, so where's the name here, okay? So when you are in your Mateum 2, okay, I teach you already what is the title and how you can find it. So it's always on the first, okay, that you can read. It's bigger also, okay? So you must, that word is bigger. So you must to find it, look for it, okay? So when we say what, okay, uh, asking for something or someone, but this one here asking for a title or a names of the text that you read. So number 17, who brought classic novels to the big screen? So I underline this words, word in your taste paper. So you can just look here. Okay, so look the underlined words here, the big screen, and then you can find the answer. When we say who, a name of a person. Okay, a name of a person or someone. Okay, so what is the name of the classic children's story? So I underline here. So it's have another term or name for the classic children's story. So what is that? So you must to look at here. Okay, so read the first paragraph and second paragraph of your or read it or see it. Okay, in your test paper. So here, what movie's version still continues to be a top? Okay, continuous. So it means from the past until now, it still exists. Okay, to be in the top critic list of the great film. So what is that one? Okay, so here. And who will be the final judge? Okay, final judge. If it is better to read or see the movie. So who will be the final judge? Who's that person, the final judge? Okay, so who? So you must write the answer. Just write the answer. No need to have a complete sentence. Okay. So class. Okay. So it's quite difficult. I know. It's quite tricky too. So I hope you learned something in this video. Okay, for your pointers. So just review your books, okay? The best way you can answer your exam. Because we just tackled that one already. It's not like new for you. So just remember it and review it. Okay, so thank you so much and have a good day. Bye.